Hey, this is Mike from the Hot Iron, and I am here at Rhodey in Chicago. It's a restaurant, and across from me is a gentleman with a sign that says free hugs and a hashtag that says Hug Train USA. So we're going to do 6 questions. So the first question is, who are you and what are you doing here?
Hi, my name is Arié Moyal, and I'm the founder of Hug Train USA. So I'm in Chicago on the second stop in Chicago for the 4th annual Hug Train USA. Hug Train USA goes around the country every year at Christmas time for 2 weeks, hugging as many people as want hugs to promote mental health awareness and raise funds for mental health charities.
So you travel across the United States of America asking people if they want a hug.
Yeah.
So how, in general, how is that?
You know what? I'm surprised at who asks for one and who doesn't. It's not always the people you think it is, and I don't know if it's like that some women feel less comfortable hugging a man or whatever it is, but like I get a lot more guys than I would ever expect. I mean, a lot of girls do it too. I mean, obviously a lot of children don't, and I don't expect them to because, you know, I'm a stranger, and that's actually a good thing. But overall it's been great. You know, I really am enjoying this trip. This trip has been the best of the 4 that I've done. Yeah, I'm so grateful to be able to do this. It's a privilege, I consider.
So how did this get started?
Right, so this actually got started because I was living in Canada and I was moving to Europe, and I said to myself, well, if I'm moving to Europe, then how likely is it that I'm going to see the States? And, well, little did I know, but so I said, you know, I'll get a train pass, which was pretty cheap. I mean, it's $380, it was $385 then, it's $439 now, and you get 15 days to take 8 trains. And then I found out that this woman with her husband, who's a pilot, were supposed to fly around the world on a global hug tour, weren't able to raise the cost to do that trip. And I said, you know what? What I do best is find ways to tweak what my clients and what I already do, and add that much more value. So the value added into my selfish little trip to visit the country and see my friends turned into Hug Train USA. And, you know, I figured it's the holidays, it's a difficult time of year for people for so many different reasons, whether it's, you know, that they're having a less than ideal Christmas, or onto they're even more isolated than they ever were because their support system has disappeared because of the holidays, and everything in between there. And I said, you know what, a hug is such a rich but simple form of communication where you don't have to explain to me exactly why you need a hug, or you don't even understand everything that you need a hug for, and I don't have to formulate a hug in a certain way that it has the effect that you need it to have. Mm-hmm. So it's very simple but very rich at the same time. And I figured, well, what better way to help people, you know, in a simple way and fill that gap that gets created at the holidays than with hugs.
That's wild. So are you also doing fundraising as you're going across the country?
So over the past 2 years, we've raised money for Mental Health America, and this year we've decided to sort of split that up. And Mental Health America does a lot of advocacy work, but we've decided to support the Brain and Behavior Research Foundation. And they obviously do a lot of research, so it's very focused on research. And then there's also To Write Love on Our Arms, which is more of a care and support focused charity. So we've decided to give people the option to support Hug Train USA and their costs, and our mission to hug as many people as possible. And obviously any money that goes into that pot gets split, that doesn't get spent on the most necessary of expenses that can't be replaced by in-kind donations, which we go for as much as possible. It's split evenly between the 2 charities, or people have option to donate directly into those charities. So that's how we do it.
So will there be a 5th Hug Train USA next year? And if so, how can people help you?
Right, so there will be a 5th Hug Train USA. I'm actually already sort of planning the itinerary in my head. And that's going to be hopefully launching from Charlotte and stopping in New Orleans, LA, Seattle, Portland, San Francisco, Denver, and I'm not sure about the other little bits. Maybe, well, definitely Chicago, and then either New York or Boston or DC, somewhere around that area of the country. So how people can help? People can help by helping me reach as many people as possible, whether that's by helping me to find the right people to speak to along the way, and by helping me get media attention, by helping me find sponsors that support the cause, will help cover the costs so more money can go directly into the charities. By helping me find people to hug, and just helping me with the little admin tasks that are necessary, and obviously organize local events, so be local ambassadors only. So there's a lot of different ways you can help. If those are all too complicated for you, you're always welcome to donate some cash and participate that way. I mean, we don't say no to that, we do need it, but your time is so much more valuable, and and I'm so grateful for any time or any second that's spent helping Hug Train USA, because it enables me to help so many more people.
And what's the website, and how can people reach you?
Right. So the website is hugtrain.org, and you can also reach me on Twitter at HugTrainUSA, on Facebook at HugTrain, on Google Plus also HugTrain, Foursquare also, foursquare.com/HugTrainUSA. So there's many different ways to reach me, and there's my Google Voice number is 631-517-0672. You can reach me anywhere I am in the world. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And there might even be some international versions of Hug Train coming up as well.
Great. Well, we are just across from Union Station, and actually right across the street from the former Sears Tower, now Willis Tower. And you're going to be hopping back on the train in about, what, an hour or so?
I think so. Yeah, it's about an hour to the next leg, which I just got into DC, 2 hours ago? And we're Chicago. We're off to DC in about an hour. And so that'll be this week. I'll be there overnight Friday, and leaving Saturday evening, heading down to Florida, and I'll get to be in Orlando, so Jacksonville, then Orlando, then Tampa overnight, for the grand finale on Monday in Miami.
Awesome. Well, Ari, it's great seeing you again, because last year we met up when you came through Chicago.
Yeah, thanks to Nokia.
And yes, thanks to Nokia, and for some beers and learning about this. And I've been following you, and I wanted to help out a little bit more, but I think at a minimum I got you dinner here tonight.
Thank you. It was great.
And I'm gonna make this video and try to get some attention and some love towards Hug Train for the rest of this year and for the future. So is there anything else you wanted to add?
Honestly, the takeaway, aside from mental health awareness and reaching out to people on a regular basis, if you're thinking of people, just check in with them, maybe once every 3 weeks. Just to see if you haven't heard from someone in that time, to check in with them. But the other big message from Hug Train is, if an opportunity presents itself to make a difference, I hope that you will take it, however small that difference is.
Awesome. This is Mike from the Hot Iron, and I got my free hug on the way in here, and I'll probably definitely get another one on the way out.
As many as you want.
Thanks again, and good luck on the last leg.
Thank you.